Here's some of the garden here got going on. Lime tree needs trim. Get some air moving through it. You guys see that lime tree? And all the pickle plants. Here are the pepper plants. Look at the habanero. Oh yeah, those look good. Fresno chilies coming online. Giant jalapeno, a little bit of sunburn. Oh, they'd be alright, they'd be alright. Ye old pomegranate tree. Hey chickens, what are you up to? Alright, we got some corn plants. Didn't level on the plot before we planted, so uphill got dry, didn't grow. Downhill grew great. Looks pretty good though. Alright, let's get into the topic of the video today. Alright, now before I begin, let me just reiterate, I'm not a bow builder yet. I'm working on it. Here's a failed attempt, number 2 right here. Let's see where that cracked right there. That cracked during bending. This is the bending jig that I was using. I'll just stick that in there like that. Clamp it down, you know, after you boil it for a minute or 10 or 15. This one right here I have high hopes for. Let's see if you guys can see that. I got high hopes for this guy. This is for a crossbow. Obviously it's going to bend that way, so that's on the recurve, but it bent like noodle. What I did was I soaked it in that bucket over there for like 2 days, and then I boiled it for like 20 minutes. I stuck it in a pot like that, and then I wrapped aluminum foil around the pot and just boiled it. And then I brought the pot out here, set it down, stuck it in there, and clamped it down. Obviously this is not a great idea, but I mean it freaking worked. So I think this is gonna be good. I'm gonna start bending on it and getting it used to bending and shaving on it. It needs till for sure. I'm gonna start tilling on that, probably just like bolt a piece of 2x4 right here, run a rope to it on a pulley and just pull on it, you know, not too fierce, but I don't know. Like I said, this is not a bow building channel, this is more of a process kind of a situation. Let's check this thing out, dude. That there's a Wen. This is a bandsaw, 2.8 amp 9-inch Wen bandsaw. Out of the box, came pretty set up, not gonna lie. I didn't have to do too much. I did have to do a little bit of adjustment here and there. It's got the little blade window there, that's pretty good, you know. Make sure everything's fairly snug. Put the table on there, put the washers, make sure you use the washers that it comes with. It has a cool little feature right here. Check this out. You can take this key out. I wish it had like a little loop on it so you could put it on your keychain. I don't know, that's more like if you have small children, and you don't want them in your shop. The saw is useless without this. If you put it back in, now it'll turn on. And it's really quiet too. I love how quiet it is. Extremely useful. What we're going to use it for today, we're making a longbow. So I got all my marks set out here. All these numbers and these symbols, that's the fade for the fade and the fade for the hand. And then you got your center. AR stands for the arrow rest. That's where the arrow rest is going to go. Obviously this is going to go on the back side. And the bow is going to bend this way, if that makes sense. But it doesn't really matter for today. I have it marked out where I want to cut. Normally, yeah, could I hog this out with like anything else besides this? Yes. Is this way funner and way cooler? Yeah, and way faster probably too. I mean, you could, I could hog this out with a draw knife, clean it up with, well, I'm going to anyway. I'm just gonna do like the rough work with this thing. Just hog this out, and then I'm going to hit it with the draw knife, and then I'm going to hit it with the spoke shave, obviously, and then it's going to get hogged this way also. But this is a, well, this one right here, I should say, this is a red oak. It's got the backing on it. The backing's not cured yet, so I don't want to bend it too much. Like, I don't want to put weight on it. Rah. It'll bend though. It's probably good to 35, 40 pounds as is. After this is cured, I'm hoping to hit 50 pounds. Obviously, it needs to be tilled. It's not going to be as high when I'm done balancing it. If you guys know what that is, you know. If you don't, there's plenty of YouTubers that make stuff like this, so you can look it up. Like I said, we're going to talk about more about the process and the tools. Like I said, you can take the key out. You can't turn it on. You put the key in. Ooh, now we're cooking with fire. Alright, so speaking on cooking with fire, let's do on that. Let me make sure you guys can see what I'm looking at. Oh, come on. I don't know if it's going to catch it. I can't see. I have no video on what you guys are seeing. If I move that way, it's going to go out. If I move that way, it's going to go in. Alright. Don't get your fingers too close, Doc. Yeah, so safety. Safety first, right? Power's off. I'll take the key out. Can't turn it on. Blade tension, questionable. Tracking, I can see through the window. I know you guys can't. Oh yeah, it's tracking just fine. Bearing clearance, and then back plate rub. Not too bad. Could be better, but for what I'm doing, that doesn't really matter, because I'm just rough cutting. It doesn't have to be perfect, because I'm, like I said, I'm gonna come back with a draw knife, and I'm gonna come back with a spoke shave anyway. Now I'm gonna keep my fingers about right here. I'm just gonna guide it in. Boy, that looks like shit. It'll still work. That looks like absolute shit. It'll work though. Good God, mate. So that's it for today on the YouTube on people that don't know what they're doing with new shit. Definitely need to learn a little bit more about this. I think I need to put something over this plate. Need to adjust on the bearings there, and I need to learn more about how to feed it. I could definitely still use this as a bow though, because it's all gonna get hand done anyway. It'll still work. It'll be fine. Oh yeah. It'll be fine. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you next time.